Hello fellow retro seekers and welcome back to Retro Needy. Whether you had one, your friend had one, your sister had one, we all know what an Easy Bake Oven was, or even got a taste of some of the sugary confections that were baked in it. However, you may not have known that this little toy appliance has been around a lot longer than we may have thought. The idea for the Easy Bake Oven came after Norman Shapiro, a salesman for toy company Kenner Products, saw a pretzel vendor in New York City using light bulbs to heat up pretzels. The Easy Bake Oven eventually came out to the public in 1963 by Kenner Products, using a pair of 100-watt incandescent light bulbs for the heat source. The toy was a commercial success, since in the first year of production, about 500,000 Easy Bake Ovens were sold. If you're a child of the 80s or 90s, when you think of the Easy Bake Oven, you may have one specific model in mind. However, the Easy Bake Oven has gone through more than a handful of redesigns from its first model back in 1963. Back then, they were made to look like actual kitchen ovens. In the late 70s and 80s, the toy started to look more like a microwave, and one of the most popular models was in the 90s, with the white base, pink, purple, and blue accents. Yeah, that one. The mid-2000s saw a slight redesign, switching to a gray and pink color palette, switching also to a heating element instead of a light bulb. And the newest one looks like a microwave of the future with a more curved design, and it was renamed the Easy Bake Ultimate Oven. Though not all the redesigns were great. The 2006 design had a lot of issues, where children were getting burned because of their fingers getting stuck in the front-loading door, leading Hasbro to issue a retrofit kit for the oven. But even with the retrofit kit, accidents were still happening. The 2006 design needed to be completely recalled after a little girl ended up having part of her fingers amputated, and since then, there has not been another front-loading Easy Bake Oven, with Hasbro going back to the previous side-loading design the following year. So back in the 50s and 60s, companies were always looking for ways to market products, sometimes with mascots such as Twinkie the Kid or Bucky Beaver for Ipana toothpaste. The Kenner Goonie Bird was a cute little bird that Kenner used for their marketing efforts. In 1968, Kenner and Jim Henson worked together to create a Muppet version of the bird to appear in the Easy Bake Oven commercials. The bird ended up being pretty popular that Jim Henson brought back the character as Little Bird, Big Bird's little friend in early seasons of Sesame Street. After the 1991 acquisition of Kenner and Tonka, Hasbro continued to distribute the Easy Bake Oven under the Hasbro brand. And we can all agree that it was a good call for Hasbro to continue distributing this toy, as it stayed pretty popular. In 1998, the U.S. National Toy Hall of Fame was created to recognize the contributions of toys and games that have never really lost their popularity. Some of these toys include Barbie, the Teddy Bear, Legos, Play-Doh, and in 2006, the Easy Bake Oven joined the ranks. Now, jumping back to more modern times. Easy Bake Oven was always traditionally marketed to little girls, but in 2013, a young girl petitioned to Hasbro to please also market the Easy Bake Oven to boys with gender-neutral colors, as her little brother wanted the toy, and I guess he didn't like purple because that was the only color they had available to sell at the time. And even the Queasy Bake Oven that came out in 2002 that was marketed to boys was also purple. So of course, Hasbro, not wanting to be cancelled, came out with a blue and gray version so that kids who didn't like pink and purple could get that one. And by 2021, the redesign kinda incorporates both blue, white, purple, and a lot of fun drawings on the front. Seems pretty neutral to me, but you can judge for yourself. Oh, and don't forget to celebrate National Easy Bake Oven Day on November 4th. This day was established in 2017 by author and toy historian Todd Koopy, so that people could reflect on their love and memories for the iconic toy. That's all I got for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like or comment below and share your Easy Bake Oven memories. I also invite you to subscribe if you want to keep tabs on when the next episode will be ready, and feel free to send suggestions. See you next time here on Retro Needy.